Another week, another Apple event. Just weeks after their blockbuster unveiling of the iPhone 6 and 6 Plus, well, the tech giant just showcased two new iPads, among other products. Here with all we need to know about today's event is tech expert Luis Rincon, the CEO and co-founder of Wearables.com. Good to see you, Luis. Thanks for coming on this show. So let's start with the iPads, because some innovation there. Is it worth the price? What did they pull out today?
Sure. First of all, thanks for having me, Gerri. So is it worth the price? That all depends on how big of a fanboy are you? Are you looking for a new holiday buy? And then also, what do your current devices look like? So the iPad Air 2 is an absolutely incredible tablet. This is a fantastic computing machine. We go from a range of $500 to $700. That's just for the Wi-Fi. If you want to add cellular connectivity, add about $150 to that. It's got an absolutely incredible Retina display. Probably what everyone has been talking about is just how thin it is. It's 18% thinner than the last tablet, which is pretty crazy. We've all seen the commercials where it's hiding behind that pencil. Well, they actually kind of ominously slice that pencil with a laser to show the new one, right? Well, in terms of is it worth the money, I think absolutely. I'm a tech guy. I'm going to buy it. The Touch ID finally has made its way to tablets. That means now, bye-bye passwords. I hate passwords. This is such a great move. I think we've all been waiting since they came out on the iPhone 5S with this Touch ID that it gets expanded. The other thing that's fantastic is this camera. They actually added two new cameras. They've got burst mode selfies, who I don't know who is taking burst mode selfies. They alluded to kids doing that. You can take slow-mo video now. You can take panorama. The video and the images they showed were absolutely fantastic.
You are a total Apple-ophile, I think. You're an Apple lover. You love the Apple. Me, I'm getting a little tired of this. I'm not seeing anything that I feel is truly breakthrough. Am I just missing the boat here?
So that's a great point. One thing that Tim Cook did not really address, all he talked about were past sales. Oh, this is the best-selling Apple product ever in the last 4 years. It's outsold all the competition in the last 12 months. But they've still been stagnating. I think there's two concerns principally. One is consumers like yourself, they hold on to tablets a lot longer than other devices.
Right.
And that makes a lot of sense just based on how much use they get. The second is there's cannibalization, right? Especially with this iPhone 6 Plus. I don't know if you've had the opportunity to play with it. The iPad mini, the new one they just announced, the iPad mini 3, is only 2 inches larger in terms of display size than the iPhone 6 Plus.
So they're very close. They're very close in utility. I want to quickly get to a couple of other things. There's a new operating system called Yosemite, and Apple Pay is coming out. Which of those two is most important?
So I think Apple Pay is probably the biggest bet that they've got going between the two. Yosemite, it's going to be great. All their new operating systems are, first of all, they have great names, right? But what this one really does, you talked about them separately. I think what they're trying to do is get us to talk about them together. They talked about this continuity effect, Mac and iOS operating closer together. Apple Pay now, you'll be able to start using it on Monday with the new iOS 8 update, iOS 8.1, excuse me, and you'll be able to make purchases. In fact, I'm surprised they're allowing us to buy the iPads or pre-order before Apple Pay. That would have been a great experience, right? Buying your new iPad,
you know what I hear?
Using Apple Pay.
I hear the sound of jingle bells. This is all about Christmas. That's what I think. Louis, we're going to have to let you go. Thanks for coming on this show. Very good to see you.
Thank you for having me.